Alrighty guys, welcome back to another update. I think I have finally gotten Mr. Cairns' attention. I think he finally sees, hey buddy, I'm here. Yes y'all, I'm here. And I got the deal with Mr. Cairns. I mean, nothing brings me more pleasure than to deal with somebody that did all that yickety yakketing. He didn't ran his mouth. So now I'm here. I don't just run my mouth, I show up. Mano y mano. So yes, I'm at Mr. Cairns' border. He did not probably expect to see me there. But yeah. So I'm sure he has to remobilize, do everything differently. Yeah. I wasn't able to kill that entire Navy. I guess he decided to take them on down. And because I was bombarding them with my airplanes, as you saw in the last video. So he decided to move on along, and that's why we're moving our troops out of that way, so he cannot attack us with those battleships. So all we're doing is moving around. And one thing you got to know, let me give you another little piece of advice, guys. Always know this: when someone comes to another territory, right? One thing you can bank on is the fact that they're going to have to split their army up. And as Minas split his army up, you see I re-engage more and more, and I'm bringing in troops. I'm coming from all different angles. If you notice, I got somebody here, I got somebody here, and I got some people here. So he's surrounded regardless, and I'm containing him. He's being contained. And so as he splits, as you can see, he came in with like 1,000 something troops. Now he's down to the 200 here, 500 there. That's what you want. You want them to break their troops up in different pieces. And now, like I told you, my airplanes are over here resting. I got even more airplanes on the way. So they're going to come together. And we're prepared now for the attack, any attack on my west coast from Maranahau or anybody else. And again, I got this guy at bay. He's not going to make any moves because he respects my position here, whether he knows what I have over here or not. This is nothing but a distraction. This is just to see what he got going on and make him know, just put a little pressure, but no intention on really picking over anything. Minas has taken a huge loss due to my defense, and I think that keeps him at bay at this point, which is all psychological. I had been overrun on that island, so I can assume I probably would not survive much longer in that area, which is fine because I wasn't, there was no plan. There was just, taking a chance blindly. So that's no issue there. And we're probably gonna get overran out of this area as well. But we'll see. honestly, I'm gonna throw this out there, and it's not really 100% Western Cape's fault, because I did decide to come on my own. I didn't coordinate anything with Western Cape, but I will say Western Cape surely didn't really back me up much in that effort in this area. But that's not his fault. I won't say that that's his fault, but I will just make note that that wasn't the case. He did not assist much. But I think his main issue is going to be Mr. Delana over here, because I believe they're already going at each other's necks. So we'll see how this turns out. But this is my goal, Mr. Cairns over here. Oh, let's see what this dialogue is all about. Okay, so we were trying to have peace at one point, guys. And through my intel and information I got through my spies and sending out some espionage, and doing some espionage work, I discovered that Cairns told people that if I was to get in the coalition, that he was going to leave. So he didn't want to try to make peace. Everybody else was trying to make peace. He said if they let me in, a very powerful player now, myself, if they let me in, he was going to leave. And that's why I said he sounded like a girl. And then I said, I'll make sure I put this weak statement of yours on my channel, which is what I'm doing right now. And I said, thank you, idiot. And I say idiot, I don't mean people are stupid. It's just to throw people off, get them off their game. So he says, yeah, keep crying. You'll lose anyway. And he's probably right. I can't argue with that. He might be right. Uh-oh. Excuse the language, guys. Excuse the language. I wish I could put something over that. But I wanted to let him know I finally caught up with him. I finally caught up with him. That's what I want him to know. That's what this is about. Took me 2 weeks to get those troops up there, so I'm just kind of excited about it. I'm just happy about it. And y'all know how that goes. This is Art of War. Most of the time when I call somebody a B on this game, I don't really mean they're a B. It's to get under their skin. It's to poke at them. It's to throw them off their game. When people get upset, they get thrown off their game sometimes. So that's really what that's about. Now I can't wait until the next day so I can see what's going on over here, because I will say Cairns is very powerful, and it would be a big mistake for me to just think I'm just going to rush through here. He may have 1,000 troops waiting somewhere. He may have been anticipating my arrival the whole time. Who knows? He may have had spies on me, and he could see all my troops, and it may have not have been a sneak attack at all. So yes, I'm barking up a pretty big tree. But that's why they call me the Supreme Master. That's why I'm the master, guys, because I don't care about barking up a big tree. I love the challenge. That's why this is a good game. So the beauty of this situation is I love the fact that Minas is destroying Belgian Congo. I like that. So I'm not going to get in the way of that. But as soon as he destroys a province, I want to take over that province. So basically, let Minas take it from Belgian Congo, then I can take it from Minas, and I don't even have to declare war against Belgian Congo. Does that make sense? So I'm gonna let Minas do the work for me, is what I'm saying. Because I was gonna get rid of Congo anyway. But thank you, Minas. I want to get everybody kind of off that coast. Whew. The Lorna and Ken, these guys are very powerful. I got to give it to them. They got a lot of power. So I may can get squashed like a little bug, but we'll see. We will see. Keeping my eye on Marinaha House still, but I got these airplanes waiting on him. That's the power of the airplane, guys. I mean, they just come in handy, man. I'm telling you. When you got airplanes, I got 100 and some airplanes there, you just feel a certain level of protection. Be totally honest about that. Trying to get some of these little guys out of the water with my submarines. I don't like to have a bunch of enemies just around my border. I just don't like that. And that's why I use my submarines to go ahead and clear my borders. But I'm almost sure I got Cairns' attention at this point. Oh yeah. All right, guys, stay tuned. Let's see what happens. Let's see how this thing turn out. I told y'all I was gonna sneak up on them, didn't I? And that's what we doing. All right, so stay tuned, guys, and we'll follow right back up where we left off.